Alright, welcome to March edition of Golden Ochre Games Retro Game Haul on a budget. Now normally I would only spend 30 bucks, but I had a $10 gift card that I could apply towards a purchase, so this is technically $40, but I only paid 30. So I'm going to get this thing open and see what we got inside. Alright, so in this package is 6 games total. Now I bought the cheapest possible ones that I could find, which means I don't know what they look like or how damaged they're going to be, but they should work. Hopefully they're not destroyed too much, and we'll just see. So the first 4. Stuck in there. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we got. Alright, first up we got Track and Field 2. I think this was the cheapest game out of the bunch. Sticker's a little messed up, but that's okay. At least it's got one. Bump and Jump. Actually looks pretty nice, considering. Top Gun Second Mission. So there's 2 of them, and this is the second one. Solstice, which I really like this game. The one I owned was in better condition. Looks like you got some sticker rippage here. But I think I paid like $4 for this, so I'm not really complaining. Next up we got Blades of Steel. This game looks really good. So far I haven't found a game that has black magic marker on it, so that's awesome. Just a couple with a bad sticker. And 720. A little dirty. Sticker's mostly intact. It's definitely not the worst game I own, and no black magic marker. Not bad. I forget which one of these games was the $10. It might have been the Blades of Steel. But for 30 bucks, I'm pretty sure I don't have the exact amounts that I spent for each of these games, but I think these are all between $4 and $6 each. So whatever that amounts to, they're all about the same price. And yeah, 30 bucks plus $10 basically free game, which I think it was this one. I think this is the most expensive one out of this bunch right here. Alright, so this is a ton of games. I'm going to make sure these all work by plugging them into my top loader. And we're going to make sure we're good to go. Alright, it's not going to look fantastic because I am using a really crappy TV, using RF on the top loader here, but it is working. So Blades of Steel. It's a game that I rented often as a kid. I owned it for a while. I don't know what happened to it, but it got lost. And it's basically you play an exhibition or you do a tournament. You pick tournament, you get the difficulty levels. I'll probably play in junior because I'm not very good at this game. You pick your team, and then you get put into brackets. And basically you win, you advance, and if you win a tournament, it is typically game over. So this is Blades of Steel. There's fighting in this game, and the funny thing is if you win, the loser has to sit out, which is kind of funny to me. Let's see if I can initiate a battle. Just go up, start hitting them. Yeah, right away. Oh. There we go. This part's actually pretty hard. You can kind of duck a little bit. Bees punch. Ah, knocked me out. I have to go sit down as my punishment. And that's Blades of Steel, so this works. I'll be streaming this in this next couple of days. And hopefully I can win me a championship. Let's check out another game. Alright, next up, Track and Field 2. Beautiful. Starts right up. 1988. This is a Konami game. Matter of fact, Blades of Steel is also a Konami game. Not familiar with this one. I don't think I've ever played this one. But I played the first one. I played the arcade version. I've also played like the Xbox Live remake version that they made back in the day. Looks like there's a whole ton of events. I'm not really sure what the winning condition will be. I'm sure there's some sort of Olympic games you have to get medals. That'll be interesting. I'm going to have to practice this because I don't know what any of these are. You know how it is. Triple jump. I don't have a turbo controller. think you have to just mash the button. The graphics are a little better than the first one. Ooh. Foul. Yeah, so I don't know. You got to know how to play these in order to succeed. So once I do, I'll be trying to get me some golds. Let's check out another game. All right, third game called 720 for 720 degrees. Starts right up. Nice. Now, this is a skating game which I've tried before, and it's kind of like Skate or Die. You get like this world map. You're in the center, there's downhill, jump, slalom, and ramp. There's 4 different events, and then each event, depending on how well you do, you get money, and then you can use that money to buy things, which I'm not really sure what they do. There's 4 classes, meaning like 4 stages, I guess, and then after that it just repeats. The first one is usually pretty easy, but they usually require you to get tickets, and the way you get tickets is by getting points. But you also have a time limit, so it's really weird. But once you get past the 4th class, it just repeats. So I'll have to look up how to do some of the events, like the ramp event I'm not good at, but I'm okay at different ones. Yeah, this ramp one. Not a clue how to do this. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I'm just gonna crash. Just bit B again. Oh, but this is 720. It seems like it's an okay game. I'll have to find out if I can get some of these events going good. Let's check out another game. Alright, next up is Top Gun Second Mission. So this is the second one. There's a first one. Pretty much infamous for having a really difficult landing sequence. Don't know much about this one. I know there's 2 modes. Well, I mean, 2 single-player modes. First player game, which is, I believe, only 3 missions, but they're really hard. And then there's 1 player first game where you have to defeat pilots, I believe. So technically 2 winning conditions for this one. And it's not an easy one, that's for sure. You gotta pick your missiles. I think you can change your whether up or down goes the opposite. Like, if you're familiar with other jet games, sometimes you can reverse your vertical so that it makes more sense, especially for like if you're using a joystick or something. But yeah, I don't know much about this game. I don't think I'm going to be very good at it, but it's 3 missions, so I'll do some research, figure out how to get past them, and then see what it's all about. Let's check out another game. All right, next up we got Solstice. It's a game I had as a kid. Loved it. Has amazing music. It's pretty difficult to beat unless you know where to go, and I don't know where to go, so I'll have to look it up. But I have beaten this game before. It has one of the most epic intro soundtracks probably on the NES. So this is one of those isometric view kind of games. Basically, you have to find some staffs or whatever, and then once you do that, you go to the final stage and then rescue your woman. But you find these keys and it opens up other areas, and you hit select and there's a little map. The map isn't very good, but this game is actually pretty fun, but most people typically can't beat it simply because it's really hard to know where you're going. And there's magic that you can use, and you have to use it to either, you can pause enemies, make yourself invisible, you can make all the enemies disappear, and sometimes you need certain magic for certain rooms, and it's a lot of trial and error. So, but this one is a really good one. I look forward to playing this one and hopefully beating it online for you guys to check out. Alright, this is Solstice. Let's check out the last game. Alright, we got 6 games, so this is the last one, Bump and Jump. So if you're pretty familiar with this one, this is a classic. This also was available for other systems like Atari. Real basic game. Tough. It's got 14 scenes, I believe. And basically once you get to a certain speed, you can jump in the air. If you can't hit the sides of the track or you'll explode. The little pea barrels is like petroleum, your gas, and you have to make sure you can jump over these obstacles. And essentially, that's basically it. As far as I know, I've never made it past like the third or fourth stage, as I'm not very good at this game. But I'm going to have to look up some tips and tricks to figure this one out, and hopefully I can beat this game this month. Alright, well that's going to finish up this video. We checked out all 6 games. They all work perfectly. Super excited about it. And within this month, I'm hoping that I can beat all 6 of these games. And as usual, once I finish these games, if I have time, I'll be digging into my current library, finishing up any games that I have. And we'll just keep it going. So I hope you liked the video. Make sure you put your notifications on so you can see me live, try to beat these games. And I hope to see you soon.